What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy May. We made it. We made it through April, possibly the most emotionally grueling, boring month we've had so far. And here we are all the way in Happy Maytown. So welcome back, everybody. You made it. Something tells me that was going to be the roughest month that we see for a while. Maybe I'm wrong. We have a lot to look at today. We're going to update. Where are we? On that fractal we were looking at last week. Are we still in it? Is it still valid? Etc. We're going to be taking a look at some coins out there. We'll see what's running. Ethereum, I know people are watching, keeping their eye on. Matic has been turning heads left and right, so we're going to take a look at that as well. Doge continuing to be a player despite whether you are happy or sad about it. It's still moving. Not much we can do about that. Some other coins moving around here today. It looks like Maker, Compound, Raven, Solana. We got a few movers. Yesterday's daily candle, monthly candle close. Very exciting stuff. So here we go. Let's get into it. First and foremost, let's get this out of the way. As it's the start of the month, we have our unfortunate temporary shill. I don't know what just happened. Audio just cut out. Anyway, it's the first of the month and we have our unfortunate chilling that I hate doing, but let's get it out of the way quick, guys. New stream, please smash that like button. Smash it with all of your might. You know, I am a YouTuber, and if I don't get enough likes in a stream, I melt. I turn into a puddle like a witch covered in water. So please don't let that happen today. Tomorrow you can let it happen, but today let's make this stream pop. Let's get this lit up in here. It's a big day. It's a big day. It is the first of the month, and as you know, that is the most important / best day to sign up for Patreon. You're going to get the best value out of your membership signing up at the start of the month. Do not wait. Do not wait for halfway through the month. If you're on the fence, sign up today. Give it a try. You can always cancel your membership by the end of the month if you're not down. No,
Mr. Crown, my Panama City
no, D-pumps, no, can't. I love you, Donald. Thank you for the 10, man. Yes, we're gonna take a look at. We'll take a look at a bunch of coins here. I got to get through stuff. This is the most important time. Most important time of the month. So where was I? Smash that like button. Let's get this stream going. Let's show YouTube this stream has engagement, and then YouTube in turn will show this stream to more people, and we'll get more eyes. Very, very good stuff. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell, enable notifications. That also helps. Discord link is in the chat. Join us in Discord. 24/7 live stream, free educational content, chat. Really what it is, best way to keep up with our live streams daily. YouTube constantly shadow banning us. God knows, maybe today they have had a little thing about doing that on the first of the month, which is a big bummer. I'm not seeing my own stream. Cool. Oh, well. You better not be doing this to me, YouTube. All right, I see it. You won't get an alert most of the time. Being in the Discord, best way to get alerts when we go live when the market moves most of the time. So those alerts are very valuable. Get in there. It is free. Link is in the chat. Last but not least, and certainly actually most importantly, let's take a look over here. Where did you go? You're somewhere over here, right? Right? Yes. Let's go over here. Today is May 1st, the best day to sign up for Patreon. Check it out today. Today is the best value if you sign up. Patreon bills on the first of the month, so if you wait, you're just burning value. Sign up today. We have 2 memberships available. We have 3 VIP one-on-one slots open for May. I know you guys have been fighting for them. We've actually already had one taken overnight. So these are going fast. They sell out on the first day of the month typically. So if you are looking for one-on-one crypto, mentoring, trading, training, etc., take a look. Comes with daily publishes of technical analysis, trade setups, macro market analysis, group seminar, Q&As, all kinds of great stuff, guys. Huge value here. I put a lot of work into this. There's been a lot of great feedback. We'd love to have you on our team. So check out the link. It is in the chat pinned to the top and in the description of the video. All right. all right. Let's get into the charts here. First orders of business. It's over 9,000. It's not going to go off because I silenced it, of course. Man, I'm a mess. Am I a mess, guys? I'm a mess. Be real. Let's play it one more time. It's over 9,000! Premier Crypto, first person to jump on the patron train. Congrats, brother. Great to have you. Great to see people investing in themselves. Really what I hope the patron offers is the tools to not blindly follow YouTubers claiming emergency alerts, moon or doom, and really give you guys the tools to find your own trades, to decide, hey, is this real? Is this not real? Is somebody just trying to get me to buy their bags, etc.? So welcome aboard, Premier Crypto. Great to have you, my brother. Let's get some tunes going. Something like that. Yeah. That's not even loud enough to hear. This player, man, is the bane of my existence. There we are. All right, let's take a look. So, should we go right for the fractal? What should we do? Let's look at our fractal. If you guys were here over the last few streams, you would have seen the creation of this projection. I'm not going to go in depth on it necessarily. Feel free. There is a video about 30 minutes uploaded last week that gets in depth with this. You actually see this built live. I did not plan it. We just kind of were going through the movements and found, hey, this pattern fits. So what we're looking at here is essentially February sell-off compared to April's. They are roughly the same percent retracement. This is really the first tip-off for me. 26.3% in February and 27.5% in April. Now, when we first looked at this, we were looking at the 24th low or 23rd low, 23rd, and that was 26.86, virtually this exact same number. This was a very interesting tip as our daily candles in the red were getting smaller. We were seeing what potentially was exhaustion from the bears, a little selling pressure, tiredness, sleepiness, and then we found some interesting things going on. We saw the daily Ichimoku TK and KJ lines were suggesting, oh man, there's too much here for people back here, suggesting that a test of the 55, 56, 57 area was in the cards, very likely. Price tends to follow the Ichimoku cloud. Why? I don't know. It just does. On top of that, we had a 2050 daily death cross, right? Death cross. You just can't learn this stuff in school, guys. Death cross, typically very bearish signal. It means price is underneath the average of the last 20 days in the last 50 days. We saw actually a candle close under the 100. So on the 25th of April, that candle was below the last 100 candles closing values added together divided by 100. That's typically a sign of weakness. It's a sign of weakness in a rally in a bullish market. And for whatever reason, we had these other evidences, including our MACD giving us signals here rolling over. RSI had given us a beautiful bullish divergence, and these edges we used not to say, hey, price has to go this way, but to say there is a statistical edge that we can profit from by finding these things and acting on them. So I personally actually have traded this just as an experiment. Basically, it's worked out really well. Here's what's about to catch me. If we do see continued upside, we're currently at 57,720, 57,709. That's pretty much the top of this fractal. If it goes really any higher, it's not going to be valid anymore. I'm taking that cutoff point at 60,500. That's the 786 retracement level. If that is reached, then I will consider this model junk. But hey, it's done a great job. It gave us hints that we were close to a bottom. We did see a slightly lower low. We're talking less than 1% 2 days later before rallying up to our 55 to 57 zone. If you're a patron, you're in the Discord. We were all taking longs at 47,000. People were probably freaking out and selling while we were taking advantage of this pattern playing out. Really, everything here looks good. That just simply the candles here in February, these long red candles with a brief pause, really no significant rally to the upside to relieve that selling pressure, followed by lower lows, but just slightly lower lows. Not a lot of demand for lower prices there. And this was the exact same pattern we saw. It really is almost too easy, I feel. What has caught me off guard is I was expecting a test of that death cross. Instead, we've seen yesterday's candle at the end. This was so exciting. At the end of April. April had been such a boring month. In the last hour of April, we saw a ridiculous run. We really did see a ridiculous run. All the way up to what, 50, 57 and 57, 7, 58. It was really close. What we were looking for to totally invalidate this model would have been 58.8. That would have flipped the monthly candle in April from red to green, just barely not accomplishing that, unfortunately. But that's still a pretty solid close. If we look back to the previous bull run, we see that that's really not an unusual candle. We have one in January 2017. We have one in March 2017. And really, September 2017, this candle looks really similar, especially after that long string of green monthly closes. Things are looking pretty good again. Monthly MACD momentum is still increasing. RSI is still in the same situation it was, meaning we are looking for higher RSI highs. We haven't gotten them yet. But the kicker here, man, for me was closing above the 50 and 20. That's a clear sign from the market that the last 100 average, last 50, last 20 average candles was not where price wanted to be. That was not its agreed upon market value. So we've closed back above it. Things are actually looking really good in May because of that close. Retaking those levels, extremely important. Extremely important. And then today we're seeing a little indecision, some sideways trading with a back test of the 50. That is at 56,921. That's going to be a really important number. If we can stay above, I'm going to set an alert. If we can stay above that value into the end of today, that may be a back test of the 50, and we actually may be throwing away this model. However, we are still arguably in it, like I said, until 60,500. So I'm leaving my positions the way they are. I have my shorts. I had my shorts layered in here at the 20 and 50, and I think the highest one I grabbed was 58. That is a net position. I have longs and shorts. Right now it is actually neutral or ever so slightly short. I have my stops just above 60,500. There we are. I'm playing it. So until we see 60,500 broken, I'm still looking for this 51 area below us. Sure, I would totally prefer not to see it. Let's just rock and roll. Let's get this bull market running again. Let's have a green May. But we're following the charts here, guys. You guys know I'm a perma bull. I'm always looking for upside. You can call me a moon boy. But no market moves just up or just down, and in that sense, I'm still following this projection. I'd happily be stopped out in those shorts. If that does happen, that net position will then swing back to long, and I'll be looking for more upside. Our projection saying 68.5. However, something tells me if we do see a rally here in the start of May, 68.5 is not likely to be really the target we're going to look for. We did kind of identify this ascending channel, not the best pattern, not our favorite pattern to see. These do typically break to the downside, though in a bull market, and it is hard to ever really bet on breaking to the downside. But you can see that 68.5 lines up pretty perfectly with that ascending trend line there on the highs, and in that sense, that makes sense to me. If you watched that video on the creation of this, you would see me talking about breaking out of this channel, back testing the top and running, to form another ascending channel. That's really what we want to see, even though that is an ugly pattern. That's how parabolas are built. That's how we get that exponential growth. We haven't seen that yet. We really have been kind of flirting with this linear growth. I'm not complaining, certainly not complaining, but I want to see this bull market in full swing again. Q4 of 2020, Q1 of 2021 exceeded all expectations. All expectations, man. If you guys have been Crown OG and been here for years, you would know that back in October, we were looking for 17,100 and people told us we were crazy, that that was unrealistic and impossible. And now here we are, worried. People are worried. They're stressed out about 57.7. About as low as 50 or 47.1. They're worried about 44,000. We are so far ahead of anything anyone would have expected for this time this year. It is wild. It is absolutely wild. This has been a trip. So far, this growth is pretty linear. We're kind of staying on what looks like a pretty established trend. This is just eyeballing it here. Let me place this. There we go. It's pretty linear. What we want to see for that real bull run exponential is something like this, morphing into something like this, and inevitably
Much love and respect from Martin at the State
something like
of
that.
Crypto. He is back on YouTube. Thanks for your support. Respect.
What's up? Does it matter? How you doing, man? Yeah, Mr. State of Crypto's back. Very happy for him. I actually saw him on YouTube. He popped up on my feed. He sent me a message telling me he was back, but I just totally forgot to get back to him. Really happy for him. He had his channel terminated clearly erroneously, and now he's back. So that's great to have another TA guy out there doing the good work. Anyway, this is really what we want to see. We want to see not just a trend line. We want to see trend lines with their gradients sloping up and up and up, eventually leading to what is basically a virtually a straight up climb. And then that is where we would expect to see the blow off top, wherever that lands. The sharp correction back down. This is the way it goes. Like it or not, this is the asset we've chosen. So, kind of summarizing, still some linear growth going on. I want to see that true exponential growth. And something tells me it's on its way. There's never been a bull run where this didn't happen. The longer we stay, though, in this linear growth, likely the higher the ceiling can go.
It's over 9,000!
It's over 9,000, boys. What is up, Tolga? How you doing? Welcome to the fam. Great to have you. Great to have you. Man, I forget how fun the first of the month is. We get all these people investing in themselves. It's just great stuff. We have another one that hasn't showed up. Oh well, we'll wait. Maybe it's on this thing. Sometimes I hate this program. Oh, it's just really slow.
It's over
Here we go.
9,000!
Max, what's up, Max? Welcome. Hope you're out there watching. It's good to have you, my friend. Guys, make sure you connect your patron to Discord. I'm actually going to record a little patron intro video for everybody, outlining how to get the best value. You'll really only see that if you sign up, so don't worry about it too much right now. But it should be there. There's another one. Wow. I don't know if it's going to play.
It's over
There
9,000!
it is. It's over 9,000. There we go, man. Nicholas, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, Nicholas. It's going to be a good month, guys. I have a good vibe. I have a good vibe. Okay. So now into the current TA, right? Monthly looks pretty decent. What's our next event? Let's break down the chart as we always do. Our weekly close, 1 day and 4 hours to go. Quite a week, man. Quite a week with the rush into the close of April. We also see this weekly candle shaping up into something much nicer than I think anyone really was looking for 6 days ago. Currently bullish currently bullish engulfing the previous weekly candle, and I can't speak. And for some reason, not showing my prices. Also, don't worry, guys. I'm sure there's people asking me questions and such in the chat. I'm just getting through the basics today, and then we'll do the chat. I'll interact with everybody and stuff like that. Currently bullish engulfed on the weekly in a day and 4 hours. That candle will close. If it can close above 56.2, we have a weekly bullish engulfing candle last seen at the end of March. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a pattern going on. I would not depend on this pattern in the sense of applying it every week going forward or every month going forward. But there's clearly a pattern right now, and that pattern seems to be sell off in the last 2 weeks of the month, recover in the first 2 weeks of the month. So here we are closing the first weekly in May, looking for a solid bullish engulf close. Weekly's MACD momentum still says selling. So what's interesting here is, I think it's just from the velocity of selling here, we're actually going to have to get back above that target 60,500-ish to have this momentum show weakness. If that's possible in the next 1 day and 4 hours, that's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting stuff. That would really, really set up May for some big gains. If anybody remembers in the start of April, everyone was kind of hyping over April being, April is historically the best month. Biggest gains for
9,000!
Lucas joining the crew. Welcome, Lucas. Great to have you. April. Yeah, everyone was hyping it, and on this channel, dude, we are so contrarian. I'm not a contrarian in real life, I swear. And we were skeptical. I wanted April to be wonderful, but when everyone is looking at something, just like last week, everyone was looking for 44,000, down to, I think, 42,000 at the 20 moving average and 21 EMA on the weekly. And let's throw this up and update where they are. Let's see, let's update where they are, because we still want to keep an eye on these. There's our 20 weekly. There's our 21 EMA. Everyone was looking for these values, and when 70% plus people are looking for something in crypto, you gotta be a contrarian. It's never gonna happen. 70% of people are never going to be right in a market in that sense, or at least in crypto. I'm not gonna apply that to everything. But in crypto, if more than 50% of people are looking for something, chances are it's not gonna happen. If it does happen, be wary. It's likely some kind of bait. If we would have seen a huge rally in April and everyone was looking for a huge rally in April, we probably would be seeing really bloody red candles right now in May. When you're expecting something and it happens, that's time to put your radar up and get a little nervous. So weekly 20 and 21 has moved up since last week, as it has every week since, oh god, October. Actually, I'm not even going to mark this. 45,800. 45,300. This has moved up 2%, 2.5% since last week. These numbers continue to rise with price. We did have interesting... I guess technically this is a bullish cross. It's hard to tell. A lot of you guys are probably now having the same thought I'm having of, is there such thing as a death cross or a golden cross when you're using an EMA and a moving average? Those are different calculations. I don't have an answer. I don't think that there actually is a textbook definition of it. However, I would say here, the 20 MA is a shorter moving average than the 21 EMA, and thus the 21 is crossing over, or the 20 is crossing over the 21, and that should be a golden cross. This is maybe going to be part of our future Tom Crown proprietary technical analysis. We're going to see how that plays out. Maybe I'll even start paying attention to it. You guys know I'm not a huge EMA fan, but we'll see what's happening. So 45.3, 45.8. could be in the cards. What would be interesting to me is when those moving averages on the weekly actually reach about 51,000. So just eyeballing it here, 1, 2, 3 weeks, it's actually unlikely. So, oh well. I had a thought, but I don't think it's going to work out. Anyway, let's. Oh, it's over 9,000. What is up? What is up, Miniquad? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the patron. Links in the chat. Rewind the video if you want to see the shillings. Nobody wants to see shillings. Speaking of shillings, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Do it. Do it to it. How's the chat doing? 450 watching. Not our greatest numbers. 185 likes. Can we get the likes up a little bit? 190. Well done. Ooh. It's over 9,000 again. Again. Who's joining now? Striker. I can't pronounce that, bro. Strike. Yerwell. I don't know. Either way, I love you. Thank you for joining. Great to have you, my friend. Let's see. Where else are we? It's a fire day, guys. You guys are giving me all kinds of energy. All kinds of energy. What was I looking at? We got these. I don't know. Probably should just move on. It's over 9,000 again. It's over 9,000 just consistently. Wait, that just played that one again. I have troubles. Alright. Yeah, the weekly. We're good on the weekly, right? Yeah, probably. Actually, let's look at the Bollinger Band here really quick. In a way that no one's going to be able to see it. I hate the defaults. The default settings on TradingView are just not good. Like, you can't see these things. You can't really tell. There we go. That it's over 9,000. You can't even tell. What is this? Dr. Coin Clown. My man. My man. Great to have you. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, top of our weekly band sitting at 69.4. That's pretty close to our 68.5. So, yeah. Is what it is. A little bit of tightening on the bands here on the weekly. Yeah, I'm not going to read into that too much. Alright, back above the 20. Let's get rid of this 21 EMA because I just think it's not really that important. Weirdly here, I'll say daily bands are widening instead of tightening. Interesting. What we can definitely observe here about Bollinger Bands is we tend to see them tighten up and then we get a volatile move. Now, this is another similarity I didn't notice to February. February's low, virtually touching the bottom of the daily bands. Looks like April sold underneath a little bit. February didn't make it back on top of the 20 as quickly. Man, this is making it hard for that projection, isn't it? Oh well. We'll see. Could still be in play. All right, daily is back in selling momentum. Thank God. Just thank God. You guys have been sending out your good energy to the Bitcoin, and it's been received. What we want to see is more green candles, obviously. We want to see this momentum continue higher. What is easily noticeable here is this is 1, 2, 3 MACD histogram buying momentum swings. This one is still currently moving, but they have 1, 2, 3 higher highs. That's good. That's good. It's a good thing. We want to see that continue. You can see pretty similarly here. Somewhat similarly there. We want buying momentum not just to exist, but we want it to be increasing. Always increasing. Technical analysis is a very picky thing. Get rid of that. Let's see. So we've retaken TKKJ. Actually, here's a great setup. Wow. Here's a great setup that I didn't really notice until right now. So price is above the cloud. That is always what we want in a trend. If we're in a bull trend, we want to be above the clouds. If we're in a bear trend, we want to be below the clouds. It makes trading a lot easier. That is the danger we had down here danger we had earlier, or at the end of April. Here's the great part that I'm seeing. The kaiju, the purple line here. I don't know how well people can see this at home. Doesn't matter. Kaiju, purple line. Let's zoom this in. All right, there we are. Right here. Closing above, we could see a back test of this. That's at 55.9. However, what is important is we are above the cloud, and the TK, if you want to think of these as moving averages, the TK is the shorter. So the TK could be like the 20 and the 50, I don't know, and the KJ, the purple line, could be the 200. And so when they cross, they do function similarly as moving averages when they cross. The setup here, though, price is above the cloud. The TK is below the KJ. So if price continues on this route or on this path, we will see the TK cross up over the kaiju here. That will give us a cross above the clouds. And that's an extremely bullish signal. In fact, it's the strongest bullish signal that Ichimoku cloud is capable of producing. So that would be amazing. Really, all it has to do is stay above 55,971. That's it. It doesn't have to really push to like new all-time highs or anything to accomplish this. It just has to stay where it is above the cloud. 29th, man, that was a sneaky little test to the bottom there. Huh. That's exciting. That's definitely exciting. With MACD showing us momentum is increasing, it makes it likely that we are going to stay above the cloud. I might have to ditch the, I might be ditching this projection here at some point, but not yet. Ooh, Gregory Peters. What's up, Gregory? Welcome, my friend. Good to have you. Great to have you guys. We've had like 15 people sign up for Patreon in this this episode's blowing me away. You guys are amazing. Make sure you read the pinned post on Patreon and make sure you connect your account to Discord. If you don't do that, you're going to lose out on a significant part of the value there. So do that. If you have any questions, we should have an article there that should help you walk you through doing that. My only concern on the daily here is that it's over 9,000. Jeez. What's up, Severi Dal. Cool name. I can't pronounce it well, but welcome to you as well. The only real threat here on the daily is the cloud has twisted to red. You can see that right over there. That's a threat, but it is not the end of the world. We do see that in previous runs. We've had that happen as well. Just real quickly show you guys. We've had it happen. October 2017, August 2017, April, May 2017, February. So anyway, I'm not going to keep going through those. Lots of examples of it. It's not a good thing because here's something that you are going to hopefully remember by the time this happens. Is every top in Bitcoin at some point is met with a daily twist. And that daily twist is a signal of the end of the bull run. Now you can see price action back in 2017, very different than right now. This is not what we're seeing. This was 20,000 down to like 5,000 or something, 75%, I don't even know, retrace. Everyone thought the bull market was still running and that this was a great sign. That was not the case. 70%, not quite what we're looking at right now. But whenever this bull run does end, that is what we're going to be looking for. So pay attention to daily Ichi cloud twists. Don't freak out. Don't freak out when they happen, but pay attention. We will see this. The great part is Ichimoku is projecting this out 30 days in the future. So you will see this twist before, typically. Let's see when Ichi gave us this signal last time. Gave us this signal at 15K. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, keep in mind. Keep it in there. All right. Daily, looking good. That's like the 12-hour maybe. A little sketchy. Little bit sketchy. We're going to get rid of Ichi. I'm not a fan of Ichi on smaller time frames. Much more so on larger time frames. And let's see what this has got for us. reclaiming all. This is what I love to see. Sentiment was extremely bearish at the end of April. Virtually every chat room, I don't know, group, crypto related I was in, the sentiment was pretty shared that there was more downside coming. We didn't get it. That's very typical. We saw Bitcoin's fear and greed meter produced by, let's just pull it up. Produced by alternative.me/crypto/fear-and-greed-index, whatever. This is a really cool thing. I highly recommend, if you've never looked at this, get familiar with it. By no means is this a fortune-telling machine, but there is definitely valuable info to be taken from what these readings say. So on the 26th of April, we saw this index reach 27. That might be meaningless to you, but 27 is pretty low. For instance, in March, the sell-off, March 1st, this meter was reporting a 38, significantly higher. So the lower this number, the more fear. It's calculated on a bunch of factors. They have them listed on the site. You can check it out. And so 27 is significantly lower, even though it's only a difference of 11. If we look at our yearly, we can see that this was the lowest spike in the last 12 months of fear. You can see there is a similar spike to the downside in January on its sell-off, in March, February on its sell-off, and now in April, or then in April as well. So while this doesn't actually give you the future, spikes down into the fear while price is up. Typically, you're looking for a bottom at that point. When you see these really high values up in 95, 94, while it doesn't say this is the top, it definitely does suggest, man, maybe you're looking for some profit taking just to lock in something. You're not dumping your whole position, but it's suggesting that this market, or the market, is likely to see some kind of fear event, shake out new positions and new hands to continue to the upside a little more. So it was not our lowest value ever. Lowest value ever, I believe, was somehow in August 2019. Fear and greed hit 5. That was the lowest. Hit a 5. I think it had hit 8 before. Yep. So this is not the most scared we've been, but it's certainly the most scared we've been at the price we're at. So there's some kind of divergence there. You guys know I've talked about sentiment divergence. This is a great site to check that out. Highly recommend it. That's you can just type in BTC fear and greed on Google and it's first result. Okay. 12-hour, we've reclaimed everything. 4-hour, just chilling on top of its 200 moving average. This is actually pretty beautiful. A lot of what this chart is saying right now. 4-hour momentum is waning with a smaller momentum move, a less powerful momentum move to the upside for this higher high. That is some bearish divergence, however, with the 200 moving average sitting there, seemingly acting as support. And below it, I don't even remember where this line's from. There's certainly support to be found in the values below. I would actually say that's probably closer to 55.5. We may see a little downside, like testing that Kaiju, or yeah, testing the Kaiju on the daily. I would expect a bounce there. Man, this chart's looking really good. Really good. If we flip it upside down, it looks really bad. If you flip it upside down, you see everyone's favorite pattern. And actually that 55 test fits. That would be essentially back testing a neckline there. So this is a pretty clear cut. Invert your charts, guys. When you're, I don't know, if you're looking at a chart every day, try to invert it at least once a week. Take a look at the price action, especially when you're stuck, you can't get an edge. Just invert it. It's amazing what this can do for your perception. Little pro tip. Pro tip. It's over 9,000. What's up, Crimson Red? Welcome aboard, my friend. Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, we're gonna look here at like the hourly, which we never do, but it's May, so we're changing stuff up. And then we'll get into whatever other coins, the chat, etc. So momentum on the hourly right now. So we're talking shorter time frame here, not likely to impact larger time frames. I'm actually going to grab my other chart. There we go. Rolling over after swinging pretty low here, much lower than the previous MACD momentum lows on the hourly at a much higher price. Let's see. No divergence here on RSI. That's all right. But man, as long as we're on top of the 50 and 20 dailies, there's just not a lot to worry about. Not a lot to worry about here. If we see a close below the 50 again, that's likely going to say some downside. All right. I don't know if there's too much to be taken away here. 58.8. This is going to be our really big resistance. If this breaks, I'm pretty sure that we're heading to that 60,500 to stop all of my shorts out and make me a sad camper. Up here, this is the monthly close that this is the monthly close from March that we were looking for at the end of April, and the last day didn't quite make it. But moving above 58.8 is actually a bullish engulfing candle on the monthly then. So that will be maybe even better. I don't know. This is the value though. This is, in my opinion, the last kind of stand before that projection breaks. And we'll see if we get there. We'll see. All right. Let's see. What's going on in the chat? How many people do we have watching? 520. It's May. Where is everybody? 530. It's May. Where's everybody? Just kidding. I love all 530 of you. You guys are the best. What's up, Oscar? Bodo, what's up, dude? BNC Capital. Why wait till 60,500 to close shorts? Feel free to rewind to the beginning of the episode for in-depth review of that. For me, it is all about our projection. The reason, alright, so me closing shorts is 60,500 on a position doesn't mean every short should close there. So my shorts closing there realigns my position to long. They were opened at 55, 55.5, 65.5, and 75.5. The reason I'm looking to close them is that is the next fib extent, or the next fib retracement level from our swing high to swing low in April. And I'm looking for a repeat of February. And as you can see in February, it was rejected temporarily from the 618. And if I see that 786 hit, then I'm no longer expecting a test of 51.1. That's mine. Doesn't necessarily mean every short should be looking there. The leverage I'm on, very small. In fact, my position just switched from net long to net short at 57.5. That was intentional. If you're gonna trade leverage, have a plan. Don't just Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the Cards it. Have a plan. This was my plan. If it reached 57.5, my position would swing to short, and it would look to stop out and go long again above 60,500. So that's my strategy going on. What's up, John Melia? How you doing, brother? Alex, do I have any trades open right now? I got so many positions. I'll just show you guys the positions if I can find it. I think on Discord. I posted them on Discord yesterday. Here we go. There we go. Here's a bunch of positions that I have open. So as you can see, my shorts don't necessarily reflect your shorts. This was actually from yesterday, so one of these is still not open. You can see it was still net positive. Now it is net negative. I got a bunch of positions open. Unusual. I'm really doing this just to give the middle finger to people who say, oh, Tom doesn't like leverage because he doesn't know how to trade leverage. It's not that I can't do it, guys. It's that I don't think it's necessary. I don't need the risk. And so I kind of made this little account. And I just a dump on the haters. Let's put it that way. I'm also not recommending leverage. This is not an endorsement of leverage. You guys know my stance. What's up, Paul? How many trades should we have open? There's certainly no set number. And also, do you diversify? I would highly recommend diversifying, again, in a planned, thought-out manner. Diversify doesn't mean, I don't know, 100% in Doge, something like that. I'm not sure. Do it intelligently. I have a way that I think is the best. Doesn't mean it is. But yes, I'm a big thumbs up. Big thumbs up to diversifying a portfolio. That also means outside of crypto as well. What is up, R. Servi? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Bartozen, what is up? What do you think about Flux? Never thought of it in my life because that's the first time I've heard of it. Crypto Greg, how you doing, brother? ETC blowing up? Yeah, I've kind of noticed that. I've kind of noticed that ETC is blowing up. I'm just gonna pull it up quick. I've noticed that ETC continues to grind up in Bitcoin pair during all of this. Ooh, nice. I haven't looked at it in a while. There we are. Yeah, it is. Guys, this is part of the Tom Crown trading method. Is we look to judge the value, meaning overvalued or undervalued status of a coin by its Bitcoin pair, by its value versus its historic values against Bitcoin. ETC was extremely, this isn't even the full history, but extremely undervalued. I said this about XRP after the SEC filing. I said this about BCH pretty recently. Minus 93% from its Coinbase high. This actually has much more history, so it's likely more than that. ETC extremely undervalued. Now looking to move towards its normal or even overvalued status. This is how we trade in Patron, man. ETC has not so much to go, does it here? What was its previous high? April 17th. So, as a coin, I don't know really anything about ETC. It's just the old or the fork of Ethereum. But it doesn't really matter. Some of the coins I've made the most profit on, I don't know anything about. I will say though, I do not just blindly buy new coins, nor do I usually buy coins that have been ICO'd or pre-mined. I like coins with proof of work, decentralized distribution, etc. Kind of doing that with a coin that came out yesterday, probably not a great idea. I also don't do that with micro cap coins. I'm looking for higher volumes, older coins, ones with history, big charts. But be careful, because I don't just also randomly throw in huge percents. The more risk I perceive, meaning the newer the coin, maybe the more centralized it is, I control my risk by allocating only small percents to those coins. 1% is probably more than I would look to put in something that is considered a micro cap. So that gives you probably a good idea of how I manage these. So ETC is actually really looking interesting here. Approaching that 803 sat high again from the middle of April. Let's see our measured move, because there we are. We're hitting it right now. Measured move is 1,228 sats. Our 1618 sitting at 1,000. This is likely to be a player. I'm actually going to round this off to just 001 here. Though this is likely to be a profit-taking level, it is a psychological level. I do want to see if that lines up with anything else here as well. This is something I like about this chart right off the bat. You don't have... Oh, wow. Here we are. I love this. Love this. Weekly resistance overlapping with our measured move from our Fibonacci tool. This is very high probability target. I can't have no idea what kind of time frame that would be. That's a very high probability target. Measured move points to it, and it's 10 sats or something. I don't even know. 0.0001 difference to our measured move. Super high probability. You're just going to have to battle with 001 first. This is likely, like I said, going to be a profit-taking level. You could see even a back test of this 800 after hitting it. Just depends how bullish it is, I suppose. MACD says it's pretty darn bully, though. I will warn everyone, if you are not in ETC... Oh, that's nice. RSI is even nice. If you're not in ETC, I just got an alert for it. Breakout trading. Bitcoin's not very nice to breakout traders, so be careful if you have trouble with FOMO. It's always better. It's always better to either walk away from the trade if you can't get a good entry. Just walk away. There's more trades. At least wait for a pullback to some kind of support. If a coin is off in new all-time high territory, you've missed the boat. I never will buy a coin at an all-time high, whether that's a dollar all-time high or a Bitcoin pair all-time high. I will never do that. There's too much risk. You're looking to just scrape out some gains when most of the gains are already gone. Not a winning strategy there. Not a winning strategy. Why is total... This is weird. Total is the other chart here. Where's Mitch? Polonex? Question mark. Where's the longest history? Okay, so Coinbase has most of it, but we do see a few extra little spots here that we may look. Dude, I think this coin looks great. So what I really like about it here, not outside of just that measured move, is all of this. All of this, okay? So from Q1 2020 to about 2021 start, you see this is weekly. This is on the weekly. It looks like we're looking at, I don't know, 15-minute candles. This is a weekly. We don't see any significant resistance. Only right here. Only at this top do we see a real reversal in price action. And after that, you just see slow bleeding. What I like about that is there's unlikely... Let's do that. There's unlikely to be any significant resistance created by this price action. There's not going to be a ton of trapped positions. People buying here were really kind of just buying a knife. They likely stopped out, dumped their positions as they saw the coin continued down another 70-something%. So it's pretty void of resistance all around here. You are, though, going to run into that 1200. That is certainly going to act as a resistance. And above that, 1687-ish. But I like it. It looks like it has a pretty open airway up to that 1217. So good eye. I forget who pointed that out, but good eye. Oh, wow. There's a spam bot. There's a spam bot with my icon and my name. Guys, I'm just going to say this. If you ever see a Tom Crown account, whether that's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, any other social media sites, ones I'm not even on, asking for money, telling you about a WhatsApp group or anything, it's not real. It is scammers. Apparently, I'm worth impersonating. I find that complimentary. I think they're wrong, but yeah, I'm never going to ask you for money. I'm never going to ask you to join a WhatsApp group or Telegram group. This is our base. The only place to get an invite to the Discord is here. Anything else is likely just a scammer, and there's a lot of them. Literally, I'll show you guys. You probably couldn't see it because I think their messages were hidden. Right there. Has my icon. A bunch of gibberish, but trying to get you to get to some WhatsApp group. Not real. Not real. Never will be. It's ridiculous that they're able to do that, honestly. That you can literally take the same channel name and the same icon and be able to use that account. It's just like gibberish to me. Why is that a thing? I don't get it. Oh no. Let's see. Hold on 1 second here, fam. Alright, just adding something here to the block list. I have an idea to get rid of those, hopefully. Alright. Anyway. ETC looking cool. I like that chart. Alright, what's everybody else talking about? ETC was a good eye. What's up, Task Force? Yeah, it's only... Yeah, I will say, Task Force, that... that's the thing, man, is... yeah, I don't think like millennials as much are going to be falling for that. We grew up with scams on the internet. But man, there's a big world out there, and even millennials, even, I don't know, Gen Z, Zoomers, whatever, even some of them maybe haven't been exposed to those kind of scams. And dude, it only takes like one time for people to get crushed, just wrecked out of their portfolio, and that's just bad for the space. If you're in crypto and you haven't encountered scammers yet, it is just a matter of time. Scamming is so prevalent. Almost everything. Honestly, approach everything in crypto with skepticism. New coins, I don't know, new exchanges, anything that offers you some kind of gain on your crypto for free. Nothing is free, guys. There is, without a doubt, more scams / frauds out there in the crypto space than there are legitimate sources. So if you come across anything that is not heard or not popular or new, question it, man. Question it. It's almost certainly not real. Easy earn. Can you look at ETH? It looks like it's about to pump. Yeah, I said I would look at ETH, so I will. Oh, you know what? IOD pumps, IOU, my friend. Let me turn back on alerts, because, alert box is on. Cool. IOD pumps. Wants me to check out OMG. We can take a look at OMG. Ooh, Ethereum's. Wow, Ethereum's is beast right now. Ethereum. I am an Ethereum fan. Ethereum. Yeah, dudes. Yeah. Ethereum right now reaching our 1618 fib extension at 2,960. 2,960. Back in my day, Ethereum was like $100. What happened? Hashtag crypto booming. What I like about this rally here is, one, the Bitcoin pair is moving with the USD pair. That is a strong setup. We can see on the daily here, yesterday had a pretty interesting sell-off. And the daily today looking to bullish engulf. All it needs to do is move above 0.51492. So let's just call that 0.515. That is a great setup. That is a great setup. 0.5 was a psychological level we were looking for on the Bitcoin pair here. But our real resistance is sitting just above. Just above at 0.555. 0.55555. Call now. That is extremely likely to be resistance. This is not a resistance that I personally am looking to bail on my entire Ethereum position, but this is the first time I'm maybe looking to take some profit into Bitcoin. This is the similar resistance that we had back in February at 0.44. We were talking about this, patron setups out the wazoo on Ethereum lately. But that was the last major resistance, and you can see that took 2-ish months to recover. We could see the same thing here at 0.55. There's no guarantee. However, I will share with you guys where I plan to start taking profit on Ethereum is at 0.77 in Bitcoin pair. This is my first TP. It's already set. Just waiting. I might wait for another 2 months. Who knows? This is where I'm going to look to first start taking profit. It is a monthly resistance, just like 055 and just like 044. It's weird. 445577. Market makers having some fun out there, I think. Yeah, but that is spicy, man. I'm definitely looking. There we go. It actually touched, I believe. I'm looking for 32.25 on Ethereum USD. That's the measured move. That's the 2 for not just our local retracement here in April, right here, high to low. That's 2. That's our measured move. Local. Also back in February, our swing high to swing low, our measured move, sitting at the same value. These are both 2 fib extensions. They're both at 32.25. This is a very visible target for taking profit. Very visible. Does that mean that Ethereum's run will end if it hits it and it bounces off of it? No.
I'd appreciate your take on front, Ev.
What's up, Mark Neal, my man? Thanks for the 10 Canadians. Thank you, sir. We can take a look at front. Isn't that... It confused the crap out of me. Oh, front F, that's spicy. Confused the crap out of me because I got that email from Coinbase and it was like, we're listing front. And then I was like, what is front? Never heard of it. And then isn't it like ample fourth or something? I forget. Or something like that. We will take a look at that for sure, my man. I do owe D Pumps some OMG, so let me do his first. He actually tipped for that an hour ago. My bad. My bad. OMG. This chart I know is very, very messy. Let's see where we are. OMG not looking bad. That's what you wanted, right? Right, Mr. Pumps? President Pumps. OMG. Daily's back on the 20 after bouncing on the 50. That's a good setup. However, that retracement was pretty heavy, very similar to February's. Spicy. Did break 979. That's good. Daily momentum similar to most coins we're seeing, just moving back to positive, to buying momentum, visible via our histogram on our MACD. Same resistance. You see the weekly closes in April, early April, very close to August 2020's high wick. Kind of randomly finding support there on the weekly. Momentum is a little sketchy. OMG looking for 843 in the next day and 3 hours for that copycat bullish engulfing with Bitcoin. That's what I would want. See that monthly close. Nice. That's a crazy monthly candle for a coin, I will say that. That is quite a candle. Monthly support. Monthly support may be found at $7.90. Experienced trader may find a long position there. Pretty easy to even spot your stop. Potential. In my opinion, that could make a pretty decent trade. 790, stop under 7, I don't know, 75, probably 770. And look, maybe to retest that high. Not going to have any data there. 1133. That's a pretty good coin. To be honest, everything's looking pretty great. I need to make a new chart for this. This is just too messy. This is too messy. And that 4 hour does not look super strong yet, though. This is a little knifey. We do see that these selling selling events that we saw across the space are weakening, at least on the 4-hour time frame, and buying is actually expanding starting here. We haven't seen price really reflect it yet, but the daily is looking to close strong today. Above $8, it's back on the 20, and we may see price push up to retest some of these highs we saw earlier in April. So interesting. Thank you for the 10, Mr. Pumps. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. But I appreciate you more when you don't tip in the first 30 seconds for a chart. No, I'm just playing. I love you, man. Alright, front Eth. Nice. So I've never looked at this chart. I'm not really an Ethereum pair trader, though there is nothing wrong with it. Historically, I know many people who have. And have done so successfully. So we do see here on the weekly, last week's close, testing November 20th. I'm sure this isn't all the data. Weekly resistance, testing it as support. Kind of a gnarly candle, sold off here. But that test of support, definitely a good sign. Definitely a good sign. I would like to see this close a little higher on the weekly. Let's see this month quick. Yep. So that's at 0007311. Let's check out. You don't have any real divergence on the daily, on MACD or RSI, and you're below the 20 and the 50 and the 100. Not the best signs, I'm not gonna lie. You have resistance above you, 002. I'm gonna slap a retracement on here, see if that gets us anywhere. Does not. Does not. Momentum's still pushing to the upside, so that's not the worst. But man, it's gonna be hard to be bullish on this. It's gonna be hard to be bullish on this while it's under the 20. It's not a huge leap. Not a huge leap to get back to the 20. But I just feel more comfortable. So if I was trading this coin, I would not look to open a position here trying to catch a knife. I would wait for that weekly support. I would look to stop it below some of these daily closes back here in November, December, and February. And I could even look to take profit just right back at that resistance, just a support to resistance play. Easy peasy at a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Not too bad. Looking at 166% upside versus a 42% downside. That's pretty technical play, actually. The stop could be a little tighter. Nah, I like it at 4-to-1. So honestly, I wouldn't look to touch this unless maybe you get a bounce off of that support again. I would look for divergence on that test. But at the moment, it's just a knife. Could just rally up out of nowhere for no reason. This is crypto, but man, we're TA people here. We look for the probability, and the probability is just not here at the moment. But thank you, Mr. Mark Neal, for the 10. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Tommy Two-Tone the Third. Hey, False Flags. How you doing, man? I don't know what that means, but I have 2 tones? That's 1 more tone than I thought I had. What's up, Jerry? Everybody send your good energy to Ja, our brother Ja. He needs it. He needs all of our prayers, our good energies. Send it that way. Send it his way. It's good to have you here, my brother. I think I got some more alerts here. Oof. Patron emails. Nope. I guess no more alerts. Okay. Man, that TA. TA is magic. It really is magic. Like, look at that. The daily just moves up exactly to the 1618 extension and then pulls back. Doesn't mean it can't break through it, no. But it means that that isn't a random number. Our fib extension tool has created a significant value for us. When you're pushing into new all-time highs, there's, in theory, infinite values. Think about it. Not just at $1 increments, not just 1 penny increments, but you can keep adding zeros to anything, and there's infinite possibilities of values. The Fibonacci tool here has cut down from infinite to 1, 2, essentially, values. That's how profit is born. It's a great thing. All right, I see people say Nano is mooning. If Nano isn't mooning, everyone owes me 1 thumbs up. Nano is moving. You don't owe me a thumbs up. But you could do it anyway, because I looked at it for free. But I'm bunch. Nano. Nano looking like Ethereum Classic here.
Buy you 500 telephone with this brother, my man, Mr. Crown.
Buy you 500 tel. I don't know what that is, man. What is that? What is that? What are the tells? I'll take them. This looks very much like Ethereum Classic. We just looked at that. You see that same high? I'm going to guess the timing's similar. The exact same day. On the 17th of April. The exact same day. Ethereum Classic, April 17th, hit its high. Nano, April 17th, hit its high. Now they're both bouncing. Is this even at support? Now it's kind of random. Ethereum Classic's just kind of randomly bouncing.
Sir,
Knife bouncing.
Your titles are getting there, but that's not bad. Where are the mouth open thumbnails at? That's the content the people want.
The people demand clickbait. I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to like come up with my own clickbait style that's not so gross. Thank you, Mr. Gavin Crown, the man himself. Thank you for the 25. I appreciate you. We're working our way. We're working our way there. So let's see. Nano, following Ethereum's path. Still needs to close a daily above 21,064 sats. Next target above 31. No, 35. 35.50-ish. That is a 64% gain. Not bad. Our measured moves not as clean as what we saw. Not as clean as what we saw on Ethereum Classic here. That's okay. Let's see where we're at. 5,670 and 11,000. This chart's looking good. I like this chart. There's my RSI. There we go. I really like this chart. Here's why. RSI is showing us we do not have bearish divergence on the daily. We have it almost on everything. Don't have it here. We have higher RSI highs, and we have higher price highs. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is a good setup. It does have that resistance that it is working on, and you can see that back here, this consolidation into a rejection. This is where that resistance is likely coming from. Orders being trapped, people going long, price reversing, getting trapped right there, looking to get back out.
LTC/USDT, do you agree on an inverse head and shoulders on the 1 hour and target 1 to 350?
What is up, Mr. Virginie Bonelli? We can look at Litecoin. Absolutely. Absolutely. There we go. All right, so Nano off its 20 daily. Beautiful. We have the 50 and 100 crossing bullishly at pretty much the same time the day before. MACD moving over to buying momentum. This coin looks great. This is great. Even today's candle respecting the TA here. Yeah, buddy. Of the previous daily candle closes, finding some resistance there. Close daily above 21.24. and upside target's 35.43. So absolutely, my friend, will pull up Litecoin here, and in fact, we'll do something even better. So I put together some of April's trade setups, Litecoin being one of them. Long at 227. Snipey wipies. Back on top of the 20. Finding support at the 50. Daily MACD momentum flipping to positive. We're seeing this everywhere. This is either going to be the most savage fake out, and we see that projection follow through, or everything's really ready and positioned to move up again. So you are looking for 1 hour. Inverse head and shoulders. Let me see. Head and shoulders. 188 watching. No, our viewers are going down. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's already been an amazing day. You guys rock. You guys are awesome for being here. All right, on the hourly, let's take a peek. I want a different chart. This one is too good. All right. So on the hourly, let's peek here. Inverse head and shoulders. I can't say that I see that yet. I would love to see that yet. Don't see it yet. I think I see what you're looking at. I think. Probably this. Yeah, let's flip it. This is probably what you're looking at. And I guess you're assuming this? What was your target? 350. 350. I don't see it yet. Could you consider this the shoulder? Maybe. It's just not clean. It's not, I mean, it doesn't have to be clean, but in my opinion, you have to see 289 broken for this to be an inverse head and shoulders. I want it to be, man. I love Litecoin's one of my biggest holdings. I do. I think Litecoin is bullish. Absolutely. But just being technical nitpicking here, I don't see the head and shoulders yet. It could be forming. I think we're going to have to zoom out, honestly. 6 hours still moving to the upside. Okay, 12 hours still moving up. That's good. That is good. Yep, 276. 278.50. All right, at 278.50. If price moves above there, then this starts to look like an inverse head and shoulders. Then it does. But not yet. Not yet. The daily is flipping over. That's good. I think there's a lot of good signs going on here. But you haven't even made it to your 618 retrace yet, and that's at 278, just as a 12-hour candle closes. Happened back April 22nd. Gonna find some resistance there. What I'd like to see to agree with you is this. Break it, preferably backtest it. And then I think that 350 is not the most efficient target. There isn't, as far as I am concerned, significant resistance there. Daily close here, maybe. No. Nope. I think 324 is your resistance. You're looking at a bullish engulf on the weekly here. Just under that value. Virtually the exact same value. 271. No, wait. That's the same value. Ha! Look at that. That's cool. Those are $4 off. Alright, I'll put it this way. Litecoin, if you make it through here, if you make it through 274, above 278, I'm not really looking for 250. I'll tell you why. We don't see any resistance there on our bigger time frames. Really, what I'm looking for is a retest of the high. So on Coinbase, that's 420. It's a psychological number. 420. 350, if you're looking for a short-term play, maybe that is logical. I'm not sure. That's not really my trading style. I think that you have the right idea, my friend. I think that it's a good observation. But I think that it's just not quite there yet. So, I love the Litecoins, man. I'm all about it. I'm rooting for them. But I think that you could be a little more greedy with your target. Maybe not the best thing to suggest, huh? Maybe not the best. See this pair. Off support. Cross. I think Litecoin looks great. It's when is it going to happen? I don't know. But it's gonna. That's my opinion. So I did want to do this. These are some of the highlights from April. Some of the highlights from April here. For our patron trade setups, we have Vertcoin from 1,000 sats. Did not hit our stop. Traded up to 4,100 sats. That's a 4x. Currently trading at 2,500. That's 2.5x in Bitcoin pair. We caught this before it rallied, just like we did with Doge back in December. This is one of my favorite setups. Vertcoin. Matic, we went long again. 574 sats, did not get stopped. We were really only looking for 1,300 sats. That's a 130% gain. That beast traded up to 1,700. Monstrous. We caught nice little dippy on Matic. On Vertcoin. Litecoin, we already looked at that one. That was a USD trade. Long from 227. Not stopped. And filled. Take profit not hit yet. Where did this go? There we go. BNB. Another one. This one was a little sketchier. Wasn't the best entry, but it wasn't terrible. From 0.125. We are still looking higher. We haven't been stopped. We are looking all the way up. Conservatively 0.122. But I'm looking more in that 1,300 range, that 0.13 range for about a 30% take. Yes, yes. Zen. The start of April. Very start of April, we looked to take Zen from $50 psychological. Yes, the trade was only to 71. That's a 43% gain. However, take a look at Zen. Trading at $120 into that monthly close for 150% gain, something like that. YFI, this one was awesome. I don't know if any of the patrons actually took this one. Maybe. If you did, feel free to say something. YFI, long from 0.67, currently trading at 0.86. 0.86. We're looking for 1. We're looking for 1-to-1 to take profit for about 60% against Bitcoin. Amazing. Ethereum, this is where it gets ridiculous. We have Slayed Ethereum. Slayed Ethereum on Patreon. We didn't have 1. We didn't have 2. We had 3 Ethereum trades.
Tom, thoughts on ENJ? Thanks.
Mr. Crypto Greg. Yeah, man. We can look at ENJ for show. I only have like 2 more of these to show. It's a little patron highlight. Put this over here. Patron trade setup highlights from last month. We looked at 0.31 to close at 0.389 for 25%. Not stopped. Beautiful snipe on that support. done. Second Ethereum trade. Same month. Same month. Why are you not showing me? There we go. 03529 to 0419. 18.7% locked in, not stopped. Boom, boom, back to back. And we did it again. Did it again. 04361. We don't have a take profit close. This is more of a longer term trade. I probably should have made that 055. But unstopped. Ethereum Bitcoin has been so freaking reliable. Just long in any support after it's broken. You can see that there was a trade down here that never got filled, but that's just how that goes. Here's what they look like back to back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 trades on Ethereum. None of them stopped. Wild. We've had a really great April for those trade setups. This isn't even half of them. NXT BTC. Entry at 118 sats. We're looking for much higher. But currently at 145, that's a solid 30% maybe. 22. Word. So I wanted to do that. Now we're done. ENJ for Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg, what do you want BNB or ENJ USD or BTC? Which one are you looking at? What's up, official Yo-Yo Gaming? How you doing, man? Yeah, we looked at Nano a little bit. Nano's nanning. Nanners. Going nanners. I need to set more alerts. USDT. Gotcha, brother. Gotcha. I looked at this one the other day. I might get rid of a bunch of this. So Nana, or ENJ, still looking for that same upside target. Still looking for $5 as psychological value. Just barely missed it back in April. Back tested support at $2. Now back above 216. You got $3 to tangle with. $3. Here's the good news. Conservative take profit and our measured move at $9.76. That's a pretty big gain. Pretty big. Don't have any real divergence on the daily. That's not the end of the world. MACD flipped over to buying momentum. Here's what I like. The 20 and 50 dailies looking to death cross while prices above it. That might be counterintuitive. I like it though. I like it. I think that is bullish. Why? Well, you're above the 20 and 50 to begin with. You're going to get a bearish signal while your price action is disagreeing. That can set up for a solid play. You're not going to want to see... Not going to really want to see trading back below 260 after they cross. I think that maybe 257. 257-ish. Just at that 50 daily could be a decent stop. But thanks to this large sell-off, the measured moves get larger. I do think you're going to have a little bit of kind of indecisive price action take place at $5 when it gets there. But because of the depth of the sell-off, your measured move moves up almost double. Maybe looking to take profit at $9.60. $9.76. That would be almost a 5x. Jeez. However, $3 to tangle with. Watch for a close on the daily above $3. Watch for a close on the daily under 250. Those are probably going to be your signals. Close under 250, you're back to testing that $2. You could see downside of $1.50. I kind of doubt it, but that would imply $2. You keep closing above it. You're looking for a daily close above 3. That should propel you close to that 5. This chart is interesting. I don't think that there's a distinct edge yet. It's very indecision right now. You have that cross below you. Price is above it. Just snuck above in the last candle. Looks like it back tested the 20. What I can say is we have our values here. We have a rather tight area that we can look to set a stop if we're interested in that. So there's a play to be made. There's a play to be made. Just don't have that edge quite yet. Maybe if I look on the weekly, though. Let's check that out. Yeah, this is an edge as well. We're seeing this on almost everything. After last week's pretty heinous sell-offs, weekly candles, this week showing some love again. ENJ only needs to close 269 in a day and 3 hours. Bullish engulfed on the weekly would be a great sign that we are looking for that 5. We are looking possibly as high as that 9. You have some bullish divergence on the weekly. You have a lower low in RSI with a higher low in price. You can see that because you can't even see the low in price down here. It's too far down. Gonna have to wait for that weekly. Wait for that weekly close. 1 day, 3 hours to go. Man, Bitcoin, you always get so boring when I go live. What is this? What is this? Just doing nothing now. Julia Shoat. Julia. Hey, Julia. Matthew Dorsey, will Cardano ever go up? Yeah, I'd say so. Probably. Yeah, I mean, that would be my guess, I think. That it's over 9,000. Joe. Brother Joe. Welcome to the patron. My man. Welcome. Maybe we should do a quick one of these, huh? Oh, why did I get signed out of Discord? What the? Dude, Discord, you're the weird thing. Better not have gotten signed out of my phone. Alright. That was odd. Discord sketches me out. Not the program or the thing itself. But just like, sometimes it'll log me out and do weird stuff. Is there a... Speaking of Discord, is there an issue with the Discord link? Because only 4 people have joined. That's unusually low. Unusually low. Is it invalid? The link. What's up, Matthew D? What's up, MK? Dude, the boys are here. The boys. The boys. Smash the likes, that's right. Discord is fire and free. Exactly. Sean for Liberty, Bitcoin consolidation next 24 hours before explosion. I could see that. Mark Saunders, ETH is very active. Agreed. What's up, Valentine, Ish D, John McCutcheon, Wolf and Bear. How you doing, man? Harry Taylor. Disco Biscuits. Hey, I know the Disco Biscuits. They are a band. Dude, Doge.
Could you give us a decent target for a trade on Nano? Picked some up at 8.45 USDT.
Yo, we just... Well, I guess we didn't actually look at the dollar pair, did we? Alright, I won't yell at you then. I don't even know if I have a chart for it. I do have a chart for it. Interesting. I haven't seen this chart in a long time. That was an amazing call. I remember that. $1.50 back down to 75. We got it. Broke 5. Hit 10. Let's see. That high is good. Just like its Bitcoin pair, no bearish divergence up there on its April 17th. Yep, April 17th highs. Daily MACD momentum back up and USD pair off the 20 daily. For Nano, man, you want that close above 1061. If you get the close above 1061, then you're looking for upside targets. Where are we looking? Well, you have resistance at 1759. Doesn't really line up with any of our fib. But that's okay. We don't really use the Fibonacci extension tool when we
Litecoin,
have
what do you think
resistances.
about Repet, please? Thanks for the content, you're amazing.
Mr. Ninja Boy, what's up, Mang? Rep Eth, dude, of course. Thank you for watching. You're the man. And of course, we can take a look at that for you. We don't really use the retracement tool when we have supports and resistances to work with. Why? Because they're more reliable. And because it's over 9,000. What is up? What is up, Dijin G? The newest member of the Patreon. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. I'll reach out to all the new patrons after the show here today. Whenever the heck that ends. We'll see. 1759, man. Easy peas. Let me double check. This is an old chart. I used to do supports and resistances differently. I'm not really a fan of the way I used to do them. Probably go with 18. Beautiful head and shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful inverse head and shoulders here. A little sloppy actually over here. But you can see. Beautiful. Weekly, you're looking for that 1143. So we have a close for today. We have a close for today, and we have a close for tomorrow, because that's the weekly close as well. You still have that 15-ish above you. I guess 18. I think 18 would be my target. Would be my target if we get these closes. Here's what's cooler, though. Oh my god. Can I actually say this live on stream? Let's keep it chiller. Let's keep it chiller. Nano, if we get a real breakout, I'm not going to yell these hopiums, but if we get a real breakout, if we see that close today, the close on the weekly, and we see 18 retaken, we may be looking as high as 90. Some hopiums maths. Definitely $50, always a contender, so that even would be a decent target. I don't see this on the monthly. This has caught my eye now. Out of here. Just green, baby. Monthly momentum still moving up. $18. There you are. There is the immediate target. We have a condition for this daily close. We're right here. We have a condition for the weekly close. 1141. And then we have, you know what? Let's just make this a range. Our first upside take profit target. I'd say that's 1760 to 18. And what this must have changed, because there's no way I placed that just randomly in space right near that high. And then you have the all-time high. At least on this chart. 2550. Break that upside of 50. Once that escape velocity, once they get out of orbit, out of their previously traded ranges, these coins get very, very silly. These values, man. I think Nano has a solid run ahead of it. I don't think we've seen the bulk of Nano's run yet, which is exciting because a lot of the coins have already gotten pretty hot. A lot of their gains are already gone. You can see in Nano against Bitcoin's valuation, not very hot yet. Not very hot. Just to the 0.5 is more than a 2x from here. A lot of potential upside. The dollar pair really reflecting the same thing. It's going to be interesting to watch these closes, man. So thank you, Yo-Yo. Appreciate you, brother. For Ninja Boy, Rep Eth, I definitely don't have that, so I'll have to make a new one. Repeth. Good. Lots of history. While we wait, while I set this chart up, it's going to take me a second because this is a new one. Smash the like button, por favor, if you have not yet. Every like during the live stream counts as engagement. Engagement incentivizes YouTube to show our stream. I don't trust that way. To show our stream to more viewers. So if you haven't yet, please smash that button. Also, subscribing during the stream counts as well. Please subscribe if you haven't. Check out the Discord. Link is in the chat here. Pinned to the top. Last but not least, Patreon. We've had like 20. Actually, you know what? We might be. Are we out? There was a limited number. We haven't noticed signups lately. I have to check to see if. Oops. View your public. Are we out of slots? We'll see. One. Huh. Huh. Not many patron slots remain, actually, for this month. I think we can add a few more of the regular ones, though. I'll do that later. Not a lot of them remain. If you're looking to invest in yourself to become a better trader, check out the Patreon. Today's the best day to sign up. There is no better day. Especially May is a 31-day month, so bonus. Bonus day. Most efficient sign-up day. Patreon offers one-on-one crypto mentoring, lessons, tutoring, whatever you want to call it. Daily publishes of technical analysis, trade setups, macro market analysis, small group Q&A with me. Let's see what else. Patron nights, all kinds of good stuff. Check it out. Link is in the chat. It's also pinned to the top. All right, so here's what I'm seeing here on Repeth. You have support. We're actually right at support here. 01335. Do you have bullish divergence? It's close to call. I would say you likely do. Only downside target I may look at is 001. That's psychological. It was the wick low on its first day of trading. Spicy. That's a 30% drop from here. So, surprisingly, this may not be the worst position to try to take here as a monthly support. If this breaks, you may look to add at that low wick 001. Support or resistance above you, not looking too plentiful actually, not a lot of resistance. I don't usually take these kind of wicks and things as resistance, but it really does fit in here with this price action. We see consolidation as support. We see consolidation underneath it as resistance. We see it as support again and again and again before selling off, back testing it, confirming it as resistance and going lower. What might we be able to do here?
A few thoughts on $COTI. Thanks man, smash like people.
Thanks man, smash like. Mr. Crimson Red. Cody, sure. Do that for you, man. Let me take care of the ninja boy here. Ninja boy. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's a pretty interesting risk to reward ratio that can be taken. Again, I'm not an Ethereum pair. Geez, there's the measured move. Not really an Ethereum pair guy, but that doesn't mean that you can't be. So this stop probably going to be a little arbitrary. And just under that previous low. What is a little spooky here is our swing low to swing high. Our 618 retracement, perfect. Perfect with that 001. So I probably would play this two ways. I might have a tight stop on this one. Maybe a little bit looser stop here. And those are in the negatives. A nice negative stop loss. Probably, yeah, 70, 72-ish. There we are. Take it to that same point. That'd be a 3,300% gain. Okay. Just above. Maybe 1, 6. Yeah, 6. Oh, wait. Yeah, now they put on logarithmic, it's a lot weirder. I got confused. I don't know why it started on regular. That is odd. I actually do have bullish divergence. These are close enough, I'd say you do. Way to throw me curveballs, guys. These Ethereum pairs. Alright, what we got here is there's really very little relief. This wick was the only relief on this sell-off here. Right near that 618. Oh, that's 001. Oh, I'm totally ignoring that then. Yeah, that's 90% down. Let's get rid of that. That's the difference between logarithmic and regular. Can make charts very deceptive. That's why we pretty much always use logarithmic here. I'm gonna make this a little more conservative for 12 to 1. You know what? Screw it. Let's just live life by live life wildly. We'll make that stop really close, and we'll look to just play it back to the 0.5 where we saw support here. That'd be an interesting trade setup. Take a look at our moving averages. They look like crap. This is on the weekly. Let's flip it down quick. Still look like crap, but you got some consolidation. This is looking pretty due for a bounce. Pretty due. Bullish divergence on the daily here is a higher high, or a higher low, my bad. Higher low on price and a lower low on RSI. It's hard to see though, but it is. You can see that better here on MACD. This is an interesting chart, man. You're underneath all the moving averages. It's usually kind of bad, but you may have this little double bottom with bullish divergence playing out. I think that it's totally possible to play this back to the 50% retrace here. I think you can stop it really tightly because if you lose this low on the daily, you no longer have that divergence. So you can stop it virtually. And obviously, I always give these a little bit of wiggle room. Not the exact number. At 0.1192. Right on that low from February. Spicy, man. Thank you, Ninja Boy. Probably wasn't the best TA. This is a strange chart. Looks very different from everything else we're looking at. But I appreciate yous. Let's look at Cody for Mr. Crimson Red, one of our new patrons. Welcome, brother. Cody, is this a stock? Or is this a... No. No. 'Tis not. There we go. Here we go. Dude, it keeps defaulting to regular. Stop it. I don't want regular. Regular is for plebs, man. We're not plebs. We don't do that here. Three, two, one. Ooh, okay. This low looks pretty solid. Back on top of the 50 following Bitcoin. Excellent. The cloud, not a lot there. And map out our little chart here, drawing our maps. Resistance at 45.26 cents. The only monthly support is all the way back at 8.6 cents. Quite a drop. Quite a drop. Let's see. Close. Traded as high as 60 cents. That's strange. 60 cents is a weird number. You don't see... Usually if it's going to go to towards 60, it stops at 50. It's unusual. Monthly is not going to show us too much. Let's hope for some weekly. All right, we do have some weekly support. Weekly at 20 cents. Below that, 26 cents. Okay. It's interesting. Bullish divergence on the weekly low here. Man, a lot of coins we've been looking at are struggling. They're just barely at that bullish engulf on the weekly, and Koti is like way above. A day and 3 hours to go, and it would actually have to drop down 9 cents, which is over 23% unlikely. Unlikely in the 27 hours we have left here. Very unlikely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's start talking measured move. $1, I love it. I love it. $1.55, beautiful. Nice psychological values above us. Momentum's so good. All right, you got your 20 daily moving average at 33 cents. That's pretty much right where you would lose the weekly bullish engulfing. So there's only a day and 2 hours to go. This is looking pretty solid. I think the edge is going to be to the upside here. I could see this playing as low as 33.5 cents. I'm not seeing it on the chart yet, but I could see that as this would be a pretty normal looking move. But we don't have it. We don't really have it here. Ideally, you hold the 50 daily at 38.5 cents. And if you do, you're looking to test 45. You're looking to test that 60. But if you can close a daily candle, 50, of course, there it is. You always find 50, man. 50 is just always there. You can close a daily above 50. I really think you're going for that 60, but I think more likely you're going for that $1. If you're going to look for an entry here today, you're going to have a pretty tight stop loss. If you're looking for an entry, or if you're already in one, then you're probably better off. You could see something like that. Hmm. 55 versus 13%. Aiming for that $1. Then you can get a lot more risky. Interesting. Interesting chart, man. I've never looked at this. I'm not familiar with it. It's just sitting there on the 50. Hope you keep the 50. Hope you keep the 20. If you do, you're looking for a retest of the high. Looking for 50 cents, $1 or $1.50. These are beautiful values, and they line up with our measured moves. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I don't have too much else to say about that, unfortunately. It's just an interesting chart. OMG, snaking us out here in the last 2 hours. Threatening a close below the 20, not ideal. Front, right where we left it. Ethereum hit our first measured move, our conservative measured move target. Backed off from it. Not the end of the world there. NJ. Doing ENJ things. Holding that 20. Nano hitting the daily, bouncing back. TC pair, same with Ethereum, following Nano. Weird connection between Nano and Ethereum Classic. They're just moving kind of in tandem. Strange. Rejection, man. What are you guys talking about? Crypto Face. Crypto Face. The legend. The legend, Crypto Face. How you doing, brother? I've been live for a while. Not that long. Just not a super hype day, I feel. Sucks. We got 430 people watching with 430 likes. That's a pretty successful stream. We're not done yet. I mean, if you guys aren't done yet, I'm not done yet. Doge pumping. Is it really? Is it really? What's up, Lovena and Joho? Joho. Juliana DG. Looks like Crypto Face brought the crowd as usual. What are your trades looking like, Mang? Up 60k, 112k. Living the life, dude. Talented trader right there. Diarrhea coin, what? YVL, why don't I use volume profile? So, it's not that I don't use volume profile. It's that showing you guys volume profile with moving averages, with supports or horizontals, with trend lines, it's just way too much visually. It's just not good for streaming. Not good for streaming. How you doing, Chris Hart? Aquarius. Dank Mom Dennis. What's up, Dank Dennis, bro? Team Mouse Mafia. No N. It's a pretty interesting, watch ratio, isn't it? We got a good crowd. Not a huge amount of energy today, but good crowd. JG. What is Bitcoin? Ooh, welcome, dude. If you weren't joking, welcome. You're about to fall down a rabbit hole. Z Crypto, DGB. Yeah, DGB did some sweet moves. It got a really great monthly close yesterday. And it was showing some serial strength. Did it get sold off, though? Let's see. Hit 15 cents again. Man, look at that daily. Womp. Let's take it off there. Ouch. And it's still a green candle. Not the most bullish green candle. And there's still 2 hours to go. Could change. Could change. Momentum. That's just not convincing yet. Come on. It's like the 4 hour maybe coming to backtest 15 cents. Momentum's falling off. Like these moving averages though. Man, DGB had the greatest monthly close, man. So solid. Just peaked up. And it did this at the really kind of like the end of the month too. Just peaked up above monthly resistance, 247 sats. And it just took off. Just took off after that. Closed the monthly and then what, yeah. Today, traded all the way up to 300 something, back down, but still broke the monthly resistance, looking strong on that front. Daily MACD momentum on Bitcoin pair just rolling over. That builds confidence for me, especially with the weekly the way it is. Beastly momentum on the weekly. Gonna close bullish engulfing, it seems, here without the kind of significant selling. Surprised it didn't test 318 though. Dude, this is a powerful chart. Look at all this consolidation. It's a beautiful chart. Look at how much upside you have. Look at this. From where you are now to test 2017's high is 10x. To test whatever crazy wick this is, I'm not even going to count it, is like bajillion X. That's just not a real candle. I never count those. A lot of upside potential. It looks like it's getting ready, man. If you see a weekly close above 313 sats, it's going to get crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Juliana DG. Tom Crown, thanks to CryptoFace, my husband and I found your channel. Been up on all your trades approaching financial freedom. Thank you for all you guys do. Thank you. Thank you, Juliana. Amazing to hear that. It's heartwarming. Thank you very much. It's addicting. That's right, Chris. Arad. XX, more like a snake hole. Yeah, a little bit. Don Lawn. Saturday night, everyone's getting drunk. Yeah, probably. That's probably going to be me later, too. Let's see. Yeah, CryptoFace, you should know, man. I got some trades open for once. Some of them leverages. Just for fun. Got a little fun account going. Doing pretty well. In honor of CryptoFace. Grab them smokes, man. That's why you gotta get that mod box, bro. Never have to go grab them. Ciao, tribe. Ciao, tribe gems from Italy. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Bicicletta. That's all the Italian I know. Felipe Robertson. Doge. I haven't looked at Doge lately. Well, I have looked at Doge, but I haven't looked at Doge today. Provided nothing's changed, I'm still looking for 69 cents, man. 69 nice cents. Oh yeah, looking pretty good. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, still looking for 69, man. We were the first, I will say this with full confidence, we were the first channel looking at Doge. We had a patron set up for Doge in December last year when it was fractions of a penny. Let me see if I can find that chart. Fractions of a penny. There it is. This is the goodness, and never ever expect this kind of craziness all the time from patron, but we went long in December. Before the hype, before Elon, before everything. Just blew past our expectations. Bitcoin pair's looking good too. Wow. Alright, you got 40 cents on the daily. Doge is looking like it's running for it. 40 cents on the daily. Looks like daily consolidation and support sitting at 25 cents. Beautiful. I'm still looking for that 69 cents, man. 69. It just makes sense, doesn't it? 69. Nice. Upwards of 89. We can do this little experiment here. We can see if that lines up. Oh, okay. 888. And then above that, man, $1.34. Huh. I said it. I don't know. I said it back here. Doge has at least one more leg up, but I don't think I had a whole episode on that. Really, I don't think it's a good choice, man. You're looking for what, like a 2x, maybe a 3x, and then it's. I mean, that's likely the blow off top. There's no way to know. That's pretty. It becomes more and more likely with each one of these giant moves up that you're approaching a blow off top. Well, let's add Doge to the title because Doge is starting to get spicy. A Doge alert. Doge alert. Yeah, this is looking hella spicy now, guys. 4 hour. Momentum is up. 12 hour. Momentum is up. Dude, it's hitting that 40 cents while I'm talking about it. Let's check this guy out. 15-minute TA brought to you by Tom Crown. Boom! Measured move locally. Kapow! Right there at the 40 cents. Man! 40 cents extremely likely. I say this now, it's 39.1. This thing just doesn't want to stop. Doesn't want to stop. If you close a daily above 39 or above 40 cents, I'll say 41 cents for good measure. Man, 69 cents is just where I'm looking. Today's daily looks like it wants to do it. It's like a 50% take. 66. Where's my music? It says it's playing, but it's definitely. Oh, it is. As my volume went down.
It's
Other one.
over 9,000!
Mr. Stefan, welcome to the patron fam, my friend. Great to see people investing in themselves. Amazing. Amazing. That's, I think 16 new patrons today. Well done. Golf clap. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Let's do this. What is up, guys? What's going on? April 1st. If you could, please smash that like button. First of the month, that's a special time. Quick shill. Check out the Patreon. Guys, today's the best day to sign up. Today is the day to do it. There are new one-on-one memberships available for April. They're going quick. One's already taken. Why would you sign up for Patreon? Who is it for? Well, it's for anyone of any skill level. Anyone looking to invest in themselves to become a better trader. It comes with daily publishes of technical analysis, trade setups, all kinds of stuff, macro market analysis. We do weekly group educational Q&A sessions, small group, etc. Value is there. Now is the time to sign up. If you've been waiting through March, good job for not signing up on the last days. Now's your time. So check it out after the stream. Appreciate you guys. So let's get into the TA. I recorded some of those shills. I like them. It's easier than doing it. I like that one. That one sounded good. Man. Got our other streamers on. Let's see. What's up, 808 Hawk? How you doing, brother? DJ Social Anxiety. What track is playing? Ah, the music thingy isn't up. Why isn't it up? Now it's right there. And, man, the energy. Where's the energy? Yeah, Barry, lots of Doge chatter. People are waiting, watching for this Saturday Night Live Elon appearance on May 8th. Guys, in crypto, when there is a date that everyone is aware of and looking at with an expectation, that's not the good buy time. That's usually the good sell time. Be careful. We're seeing a little front running potentially here today. And I bet we see some selling on the 8th, man, just like the Doge Day. Doge Day. What's that? What does that sound? An alert for a subscriber. What's up? Mesalio. You're the chosen one. YouTube disabled real-time alerts of accounts, subscribers, and so it just randomly happens now. Welcome, brother. Thanks for subscribing. Everyone else, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead. Don't wait. Good to have you, my friend.
It's over.
And it's over 9,000 again. Valentine. That's a dope name. Welcome, Valentine, our coolest named member. Now in the patron. Good to have you, my friend. Good to have you. Jake Braley, I will not. I'm certainly I'll look at any chart, but certainly not gonna do safe moon. Anything that starts with the word safe. Safe moon, safer moon, safe Mars, safe Elon Doge Musk coin. All of those. I'm gonna put them in the hex category, $100 minimum. Lee, or G, in Thailand, collaboration between CryptoFace and Tom for a dope song. Well, I'm no singer, so I don't know how I'd be able to contribute. But I'm down, dude. Whatever. Chicago Brew. When a bona fide welcome reception. I've shouted you out. I haven't been doing as much chat reading lately, unfortunately. I want to. People keep keeping me engaged with the chart requests. Yeah. You know I love you, brother. Darth Vader. Like for the good TA. Thank you, sir. That's all we do. Visit. Yeah, doors open. Keep the light on. What's up, Mr. Adam? Bots that are moving volume from top caps as soon as Dodge starts pumping. I think the best way to look at it is there's a lot of algorithmic trading. There's a lot of bots. When one thing starts to move outside of kind of the movement of the rest of the pack, bots pick up on that. Jump into it. So really the characteristic of all of like the giant pump and dumps we see is something starts moving, then all of these algorithms kind of jump on it, gets pushed up really high, people start FOMOing, really just grabs the attention, and in general, really only one coin at a time has like the majority of attention. I think that's the best way to look at it. We looked at LTC 808, looking good from 227. Monthly support. I'm looking at a test of the all-time high. That's my next target for it. Don't know when and where, but Matthew Dorsey, buy the rumor, sell the news. I think that's the best tip anyone could give you on this May 8th thing. Max, do I think there'll be a dip Sunday? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see, man. Our projection's still in play. If we can break above 60,500, I don't think so. If we don't break, if we just dance at 58.8, that 5100 still in play. Still in play. So far the projection's been on. It's been on. It would have suggested that we would see some downside. We haven't quite gotten that downside that we would look for. 100 daily moving average moving up to that area though. In transition, watch the 50 daily moving average on Bitcoin. Watch the 20 daily. As long as we're above them, everything's good. It's all smooth sailing while we're above them. Jeez. Just every time I go live, it's sideways. I think this time slot is like not ideal. Maybe that's just bias. Tom the male man. Nice. Not the female man. The mailman. Sean for Liberty. Tom is right about the date expectation. I've just never seen it happen. Thank you, Sean. Never seen it happen where there's like a date that everyone's hyping, and then whatever it is people are hyping, that happens. I've never seen it happen, dude. Of course, there could be a time where it does. I'd be wrong, but I don't know. I'll take the 99% right versus the 1% time maybe it does happen. Yeah, what's up, Crypto Faces back? How you doing, man? I thought about Aeon. I think Aeon is a good long-term play. I think it's a good long-term play. Rico, no. Ruben RK, bro, stop talking so weird. You are acting. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Freaking cherry picking, how you doing, brother? BTC painting hourly head and shoulders. Yeah, I mean, that could be. That could be. I think you need to see a break of 56.3. Then that would be a lot more head and shoulders-y. I think right now we really just kind of have a descending channel. That's real sloppy, something like that. But good eye, my friend. Joe Chatfield, your sunglasses. You love them. Makes streaming easier. Learning creators. What about Ethereum? Ethereum's looking good, dude. It just hit our 1618 fib extension. Now we're just kind of waiting. Seems a little profit taken there. The candle's really just stalled. I'm looking for 32.2.
Can we take a look at a stock, bro? CNBKA.
For Jabe? For the Jabe reel? Yeah, we could do that. Especially because this doesn't really seem like anything's happening on the corn at the moment. CNBKA. Century Bancorp. Why is this chart so weird? Okay. Got a little bit of a gap. A wee bit. A gap from 95 to 113. Okay. Ah. Ooh. Interesting. Spices. This is very this is a very different looking stock, man. I'm gonna say. Very different. Thunderfield 3. What's up, dude? Thank you for the €5. Appreciate you. Looks about right. So you got a little supply line here. It's not right. Here we go. Profit taking, profit taking, profit taking. That looks about right. On the monthly, here, this is interesting. Don't see this in crypto often because, well, not a lot of cryptocurrency has existed for 50 months. 2050, got a little bullish kissing going on with your moving averages. I like that. I like that. So you got some support at 91. 91.67. Man. This thing is a weird chart. It's very one directional. You have like a super obvious, super apparent, I guess, like supply line here. Demand line. Got a little overheated, return to the mean. Got a little overheated, return to the mean. Now it looks like it's overheating again. Okay, that 91.67 support already been tested on the weekly. $120 hit. 113, wasn't that where the gap is? There it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. So, got 113 sitting here. You have a gap all the way down to 95. I like your moving averages here on the weekly. The 50's crossing above the 200 and the 100. Nice little momentum going on with that. Ja, love you, brother. Carouse Carown. Crypto face, man. I love how I have crypto faces on the channel and just like, oh no, I was on your channel when you made that up. I don't know, just somehow create something that's like part of our culture just forever. Love it, dude. Dude, this chart is weird. This is a weird chart. You may look for an entry at 102, but it is just like sitting on top of not just the 1618 extension, but also the top of this gap. Seemingly finding support there. Got support 102 and at 91.67. You hit the measured move. It's just, what do you even do with this guy? That gap is wild, man.
I bought XRP because a guy on Twitter said the banks use it. I am up $10. Should I quit the job and become full-time brain dead?
Yes, that is true. You should, Rico. Thank you for the 10 euros, brother. Dude, man. Jabe, I don't know what to tell you with this guy. This is odd. You moved up, you gapped up. You haven't filled any of the gap. You're at the 1618. There's moving sideways. Look at this RSI. What even is that? Your RSI is coming down, price isn't. That's technically some bullish divergence. This is a weird chart. I don't know. I wouldn't take a position on it. Unless there was some really compelling reason, like, I don't know, they just got a huge government contract or something, some guaranteed thing. This is just weird. You're buying it at its all-time high. And it's just sideways there. I don't know. I wish I could tell you more, my friend. Wish. Rico, you got XRP? Oh, you're basically a full-time guy now. So yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. Victory. Ah, sexy voice. Well, thank you. Sir or ma'am. I don't know which. Thank you, thank you. Crypto new babe. Look at all these ladies here today. What, you guys make me blush. I'm getting nervous. Carouse. Tom Carouse. Carown. How do I feel about Dash? Dash has some good upside. Dash is one of the examples of coins that have not done a lot of running. They have a lot of upside in their Bitcoin valuation. Dash is in that group. So what I think of it, I think it's likely undervalued. There we go. Liam, how you doing, Liam? Oh, geez. Gabe, you've had that over for like 20 years? Ooh, man, not financial advice, of course. Of course. But here's what I would do if I owned this stock. 20 years? Jeez. So you got like 13, you got a 10x. I don't know, take 10% off the table. Take 20% off the table. Get back your principal, leave a little bit to ride, who knows with that. Or maybe even just half the position. Take something, get your principal back, make it a riskless trade, a riskless position. Because who knows, this is odd. This is just odd behavior. You don't see this in crypto. I probably wouldn't cash the whole thing out because, dude, this trend is just solid. Just grinding up. It's not super fast. About 100% every... Let's see, 100% every 10 years? Man, crypto has me spoiled. Thunderfield. There you go. Yeah, man, I pull that cake back up for you. I do believe it hit its target. Ta-da! All right, so Cake did hit $38 as we've been saying and waiting for a while. Was looking for more profit taking there. Didn't happen. Profit taking happened after that daily close. Right now, at our 38.77.
Can you show the magic of dollar cake again? That show me the way. D, I love you, Tom.
Love you too, my friend. Tall blonde girl, Nano Cardano. Sure. For a tall blonde girl, why not? Cake. So, little issue here with the RSI on the daily. A little too low. Didn't exceed our previous highs, but we've seen that a lot and it has not been a huge player. Weekly, we don't have that issue. We do if we look back to 2012 in February. This high, not as strong. So this is showing some longer term weakness, but luckily, locally, between April 5th and this high, we do have a higher high. So the way I would interpret that is we still have some upside to go. Probably looking for this weekly to close right about here. Yeah. Let's see how the monthly closed. Ooh, man, that's brute. That's powerful. May find support here. I think this is a risky.
Thank you for what you do for us. Could I ask for TA SRM, BTC, and USDT? 0.0022630 MKR.
YVL, man. You know how to get me to look at stuff, dude. Crypto tips, I look at anything. Yeah, we'll take it like that for sure. So let me say this Cake thing quick. So Cake, super strong, way above the 20. Although I'll say, the farther you get away from the 20, the more you're looking for it. You could find support here. That was our target. Blew through it, back tested it. We've seen things run after that. However, this is you're catching a knife. Catching a knife. I'd feel much more comfortable down at 26.14. This would be prime. If you're not patient, I don't know, 27.50. This could be prime. Or this could be prime down here. This is very risky. If we get the bounce here, we're looking for our real measured move. This is our conservative measured move. 57.50. You may run into, as always, and it's so boring to say this every time, 50 is just an extremely psychological value. Almost always profit taking at $50 or 50 cents or $5. Any iteration of that. This is, for me, knife. Just knife. I would not open. Definitely look for some kind of retracement or at least something on the charts that's showing that it may be a good entry. RSI is being pulled down. You're likely to generate some kind of bullish divergence here. Undecided. I'm going to need to wait it out, see a little more price action. If you open here, man, you gotta have a tight stop. 35. I wouldn't like to see it go below 35 for a position open there, personally. So, thank you, Mr. Thunderfield 3. Hopefully, I don't know if that was you that has been requesting for it, but somebody in the last few weeks has been looking at Cake, and 38.61 was our target, finally touching it 2 days ago. So, congrats. Congratulations. Gonna have to see what happens. Oh, yeah. One more thing before we move on to YVL's request here. Let's take a look at this. So unless it trades below 36.37, I'm still considering this in an uptrend, still looking for 57.50. Ta-da.
I know you're a monster.
I know you're a monster. Maker. Looking good. Looking good in looking good in the Bitcoin and dollar pairs here. Maker after double bottoming at 1760. And next upside target 5,386. Sure, that's not very far. It's about 10%. I will say something I'm not a fan of on the dollar pair here is this ascending channel. Not a huge fan of ascending channels. I guess we'll see what happens at 5,392, 5,400, close enough. Bitcoin pair though looking way fancier. Way fancier. I'm liking this a lot. No bearish divergence on the daily, right on. No bearish divergence on the weekly. Impressive. All right. We have a support we're missing from this chart, I can already tell. Here it is. .058 and above that 0.63. 0.63 being really the first downside support we can find. Locally though, on the daily, we're gonna have a little more, I think. 0.75. Looks about right. Now you have bullish divergence forming on the Bitcoin pair, seen here on the daily with lower lows in RSI, higher lows in price. MACD, actually opposite of what we're seeing with a lot of the rest of the market. Little red candles, where we're seeing little green candles or blue. Little negative momentum versus a little positive momentum. Interesting, to say the least interesting. Let's look at some hopium targets. There we are. There we are, that's better. Interesting. Now, psychological, we always have to talk about it. 0.1, likely to see profit taking at 0.1, regardless. Does look like it wants to head there. These get pretty clean then. 0.141 and then just under 0.2. These are logical places to look to take profit as well. We can see using our Fibonacci retracement tool, our 1618 and our 2 extensions sitting up here. I'm not sold yet though. Oh, maybe I am sold. Just realizing this. So this local support we're looking for on the daily here is actually not a local support. This is from August 2020's high. Back testing. Holding that would be pretty darn good. That would definitely suggest that 141 at least, if not 0.2. Pretty clear trend line here. Pretty far away from price though. Wow. Actually, inverting the chart. Man, taking my own advice. Very interesting here. So we have, in my opinion, left shoulder, massive head, right shoulder. And now we're back testing that neckline. That could be a very bullish setup. That could be extremely bullish. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just say there it is. That is a really nice chart, and I didn't see it. I don't know if you guys saw it at home, but I didn't see it until I inverted it. The value of inverting a chart, man. All of a sudden, I'm seeing that head and shoulders here. I'm seeing back testing of the neckline. Spicy, dude. YVL. Thank you for the 11 in Maker. Dude, that's a gentleman. That's a gentleman and a scholar. Tips to see a chart. Tips in that currency. What a gentleman. Freaking gentleman. That's off to you, my friend. The day trading Doge. How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. KK237. It's you, Miss. It's just me, Drep. What? Oh, is the chart acting weird? No idea. Crypto noob, babe. She's on the cake train. Right on. You know what? For tall blonde, you haven't looked at ADA, so. What's up, Billy? Crypto easy. I don't know, man. I think ADA looks pretty decent. Someone was saying it didn't. Broke. Closed above 2,338 sats on the daily here on the 27th. Moved up. Now potentially backtesting. I would definitely prefer this to close above there. Yeah, really want that weekly to move up. But you have weekly support at 2276. With that wick on the weekly to the downside last week, it's hard to bet against this. Ow. Hard to bet against this. I'm looking for a retest of just about 3,000 sats.
Streaming much longer. I liked it better when Bitcoin moved.
I don't know, man. Maybe, Rico. Don't know. It's the best day. It's Patron Day. It's the first of the month. Momentum to the upside on, dude. Everything in ADA hasn't moved in a bit. But everything looks good, in my opinion, on it. Everything. The fact that it's not really doing much and people aren't paying attention to me is a good sign. I think ADA looks great. Rico, if I turn it off right now, man, you know it'll run up or down. I don't know if I can do that to everybody. Dude, it froze. As soon as we started, it froze. When did we start? Ooh, Kent Corp. Kent Corp. Haven't seen that name in some time. Although maybe we will wrap it up because, dude, the views are just dwindling. Oh, we're coming up on 3 hours. That's probably why. I wouldn't watch me for 3 hours, guys. Don't worry. I don't take offense to that. Ah! That son of a crypto face comes in here, says hello, and then he goes live. Whatever. It's all good. We are probably wrapping it up. I'm running out of the energies. Let's see. How many patrons signed up today? A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Not bad. We still have the one-on-one. We still have some one-on-one slots. I wonder if we've reached a fair price. These usually go in an hour. It's all good. They're still available, though. That's what I wanted, though. I want it to be... I don't want to do a million of them. You know what I can do? Let's do this. You know what I can do? I wonder if I can do this live redirect. No, I can't. You can only do it to your own? I don't understand. At least like only to your own live stream. That's not very helpful. It's not helpful at all. Yes, by the way, patrons, don't worry. The day is young. I have a lot to do for you guys today, including releasing the one-on-one schedule, etc. So don't worry, don't worry. It's all, I'm taking care of it. You're in good hands. You're in good hands. You know what I'll say? You wanted to see something else? YVL. SRM, dude, you're right. I'm sorry. See, this happens like every time we're, I don't know, 3 hours in. I end up doing at least one chart, one wrong chart. So I'll do this for you, man. When in Rome. My bad. Double the value. I have never heard of SRM. That's probably why. Started in September. Here we are. Interesting. Close to your 618.
You should short volatility on FTX when you go live pretty much free moonies.
Rico. That's an interesting idea, man. That's an interesting idea. Anytime I go live, just put a nice little short on volatility. Just one man controlling the market. Alright. SRM. SRM. $10. Hit $10. That was the 1618 Fibonacci extension. Let's see if anything lines up here. 1825 be my next upside target. Of course, you have $15 to deal with, as these annoying $5 increments are, but unlikely to really stop the momentum, in my opinion. You do have bearish divergence on the Bitcoin pair on the daily high and the dollar pair. This is not really what I wanted to see here. Not what I wanted to see necessarily. 618 said 21,600 sats. Came just shy of that. Probably consider that a hit. You're above the 20 and the 50 on the dollar pair, but what about the Bitcoin pair? What about the dollar pair? Honestly, if I was looking for a position here, I would likely wait for $8.10, $8.14. It's the daily KJ and TK, and was previously resistance twice on what is not just the daily, looks like weekly and monthly as well. Strong support there. Certainly. Right there. Just above $8.15. Gonna show me my moving averages, buddy. Above the 20, 50. Yes. I'd be looking for 814. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Yeah. Interesting chart. Never looked at enough familiar. Sorry about that, YVL. I appreciate you though. Thank you for the maker tip. That definitely confused me, but I do appreciate it. I guess I take it back. You're not a gentleman. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, guys. It's been about 3 hours. If you haven't liked the stream and subscribed, please do so. Get in the Discord if you haven't yet. Check out the Patreon. Today is the best day to sign up. The best day. Poker night. Poker night. I guess tonight's poker night. We're like a community. A lot of stuff happens. I don't even know. Poker night tonight. For Patreon. Says Brother Jaw. 200 million USDT sent. 2 FTF. Alright. Yeah. I think we're good, man. Yeah, the numbers are dwindling off. I'm sure we're not even in search anymore. It's okay. Here's what I would say, guys. Subscribe, like, join Discord, join Patreon. Just don't wait. Today's the day to do it. Do it today, or don't do it. Pull the trigger. Go watch Crypto Face's stream. That's I might go do that. But I'm beat. Hype's down. 90% sure we're not in search anymore. Although I'm showing up on my own search. It's been a good stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to be live every single day right here. Every single day, at least for the first week of the month, as we do every month. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. I'll see you soon. Cheers.